Okay, just sat down. I had to turn on some light there. Sorry about that. Okay, we are live. Hopefully, we have no connection issues this week. When someone else went live when we went live last week talking about collaboration videos, there were some connection issues we had. Of course, last week we had high winds. And also, I learned later that day that a lot of live shows didn't happen or was cut short because of Microsoft. That was the main software deal that had was doing updates at the same time. So we just had high winds combined with Microsoft updates happening. A lot of live shows that was using the Microsoft program, which we do, had some problems with their live shows and all that stuff. And it's basically the internet connections. Okay. All right. Countdown to 1,000 vlogs is well on its way. Tonight's video will be vlog 910. We are filming currently. Later today, we'll be starting filming vlog number 912. You gotta remember, we film 2 days in advance. So what we film today will be seen 2 days later. As we get closer and closer to some of the plans, there's a chance that we will go 2 to 3 days ahead of schedule. I'll let you guys know on that situation there. Hi, Don. How you doing? Hopefully we'll get everybody else to chime in and all that stuff. Yeah, our march to our march to 1,000 subscribers was on its way. We thought we had some positive numbers, but heartbreaking, we ended up losing most of those gains anyway this week. We went up to 693 in our subs, and as of right now, according to my live count, I don't know what you guys see on the channel, but we're down, according to my count, my official count on my end is back down to 690. That's kind of heartbreaking. I kind of went to my analytics today, and the last 30 days were negative 1 sub from the last 30 days. That is not good for trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, basically. So anybody who's new to the channel, has been watching the channel, had not hit the subscribe button, please hit that subscribe button to help us out. Hi, Joe Quinn. How you doing? Okay, yeah, that's okay, Joe Quinn. Everybody's been busy because as we get warmer temperatures, a lot of people gets really busy. I mean, we're going to be busy ourselves because as soon as I got done editing and rendering, I didn't upload it yet on a video that's going to talk about Angie's Eye coming up. Hi, Stefan. How you doing? Well, actually, Stefan, I was just about ready to talk about Angie's Eye here. We got a video coming up probably tomorrow night talking about Angie's Eye, basically. So you're just going to have to wait till tomorrow's night's video. I don't want to put a spoiler out there and that, but we're doing good here. It's finally starting to warm up nicely. Hi, Salty Dog. How you doing? We're starting to march on our countdown to 1,000 vlogs. I don't know how we're going to celebrate it, but I think Angie and I were planning to go out for some form of dinner someplace, maybe have a few drinks, just trying to say cheers, thank you for 1,000 subs. Last time we celebrated when we celebrated our 500 vlog a while ago, since last year. Actually, we had a subscriber came out of his way to meet us for that video. But we had to tell him what day we were filming it, so it went up on time in a proper manner and all that stuff. So we didn't make it a special upload at all. And our 1,000 vlog will not be a special upload. It's going to go up as a regular vlog, but we're just going to celebrate our 1,000 vlog in a way. Either what's going on of that day, could be anything that could happen that day. So, but sometime during that vlog, we'll have Angie and I will have dinner someplace and some drinks. And we're thinking, because we are currently filming vlog 912 today, probably later today, we haven't started it yet. I haven't decided how we're going to do it. It all depends on the situation of our lives. and that. So let me take a swip here. So what we're going to try to do is we're trying to get to hopefully we're trying to get 1,000 subs at the time we hit 1,000 vlogs. I might make a special vlog on it eventually. Probably make a vlog 9/13. Maybe I'll make it 9/12. I don't know. Well, I haven't decided yet how we're gonna go about it. So Angie and I will probably talk about it a little bit, and I think Angie and I have some other stuff that we'll have to talk about. A beer. Haven't had coffee yet. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing I have cut back on our videos. I know I used to show a lot of beer in the videos, but since I saw my analytics, we got more adult oriented. So I guess I'll probably celebrate with a beer on video. Why not? It's only 1,000 vlogs. I mean, you can't hold the same standards to everybody because everybody. See, this is the biggest problem I've seen on YouTube recently, especially on our channel. When someone holds a beer, they think they're drunk all the time, and that's not good. And that, so yeah, so you don't want to have that either. So, all right, Nathan likes drums. Hello, how you doing? And that, so if you're new to the channel, if you like our content, please hit that subscribe button. It will help us out. We're trying to get to 1,000 subs. Hopefully, at the same time, we hit 1,000 vlogs down the line. But like I said, it all depends. It all depends how we're gonna celebrate it. But right now, we're planning to have dinner someplace. I don't know if we're gonna do J&D Steakhouse or Candlelight here in town, or we might go to Buffalo Wild Wings or probably Applebee's. I don't know. We haven't decided yet. So. 10 more to get 700. We were less than 10 just yesterday. Yesterday morning we were like 7 to go. Then all of a sudden an hour later I lost sub 693. Then I was on 692, went bye. Then all of a sudden this morning 691 went bye. We're back to 690 technically. So that's what we have officially as of right now. So we're going backwards instead of forwards in that. I might put a little rant on my secondary channel probably later today. I have not uploaded a live show over there in a long time. It's going to be like a rant. I've seen this happen all the time on a lot of channels. They sub to a channel. It's like someone else sees this all the time. And usually when you upload a fresh video, you lose subs. We're starting to see some of that ourselves, off and on. When a video goes live, we lose a sub, and that's not good. But we also gain subs back, so it's always important to hit that notification bell on the when you want to sub to this channel. You want to make sure if you want to watch our stuff on a regular basis, you want to hit that notification bell. All we want is subs. Our view count has been great. Currently, right now, we're just under 5,000. We're at 5,778 hours of watch time. That is good because even our view counts took a little dip last few videos. Our view counts are ahead from last year at this point. So we're good on view counts. I just want subscribers. And the more subscribers we get, closer to 1,000 subs, we're probably going to get more loyal viewers out of this. Because out of a possible 310 more subs, you could possibly get the Blue Jays on right now. Yeah, you better watch those Blue Jays. Cubs are playing tonight. They blew out the Colorado Rockies big last night, 16-5, I think it was. It was a big score, big scoring runs by Cubs and that. I've always had a fear in baseball. I had a philosophy in baseball. If you score too many runs on one game, you're not going to do well at the next game. So I don't expect the Cubs to play very well. I see this at all the baseball teams. They win on by a blowout, and they end up losing a very close game the very next game. So baseball always has twists and turns. Even if it's like a 2-game series, a 3-game series, or a 4-game series, each game plays differently because you got different pitchers, different weather conditions, if you're playing outdoors, and all that stuff. But we're not going to talk about baseball right now. But and our local baseball team's doing very well too. They're competing for first place right now in our little Midwest League. Hi Andrew, how you doing in that? Our views are doing great, but we just like to have probably those probably they'll follow along and all that stuff. But yeah, hi Cheryl, how you doing? Hey, I gotta ask you guys something. I'm having trouble commenting on your guys' videos because I get the loading circle. So I don't know if you're closing out your live shows properly. So when you guys do a live show next time, kind of follow the steps, basically, because you want to have people to have comments and that. So yeah, it's just crazy out here on YouTube. Yeah, I like to have 1,000 subs because there's a possible sponsorship on the line. Because when you get to 1,000 subs, there is some benefits to 1,000 subs. Not just because you may have a chance. Ouch! 24 bottles, $47. Oh, ouch! Hope it's not at the game. Well, no, that would be cheap at the store. But what we wanted to get to 1,000. Why do we want 1,000 subs? Time we hit it's get monetization. We just found out in the last couple of months, a local car dealership bought ads on YouTube, and they ran their ads till whatever they ran out on their end. And I guess they were. I don't know. I have not got contacted by the local car dealership, and they're asking why their ads has not been hitting our shows. If they watch our live shows, they know why, because we're not monetized by getting to 1,000 subs. But that does not mean we'll guarantee to get monetization. We'll be under review. Once we get the review done, there's a chance we'll get monetization back. Plus, at the same time, there's extra benefits comes with that. Basically, there's extra benefits that comes with it, and one of the benefits is you can get sponsorships. Now, not nationwide sponsorships. There's a possibility you can pick up a local sponsorship, and that's what our targeting is probably trying to pick up a local sponsorship. If we had a local sponsor that would sponsor our videos, if we had 1,000 subs, that makes us extra revenues, and it would make sure that we just want to make extra revenues to help make the channel viable and all that stuff. And we want to use the AdSense to make the channel viable. But right now, any donation that we end up getting, I know people hate to hear this, but any donation that we get, I tell you what, the last donation we got on this channel, I mean, it perked us up like that. I mean, we just started going boom, boom. I say, let's get positive. Let's get going. And the last meetup with Rudy and what he did for us on that day, just buying us a cheap lunch, perked us up just real quick. We had a gift from one of our subscribers from Canada. It perked us up real good, basically. But I like to see the AdSense get going again. Right now, my AdSense account, before we left AdSense to go with our former network, Freedom Network, we are sitting at $75.77. We cannot work through all that until we hit the $100 threshold. And right now, because of recent actions during our YouTube, basically I'll have it on I'll rant on that on my other channel here. I'll rant on that because you'd be amazed what I just heard last week and a half, and that I just had to find out if it was true or not. So basically, that. So. Let me read these real quick. Yeah, Pizza Ranch should be. Yep, Pizza Ranch should be one of our sponsors. But the problem is that's a regional business. That is a Iowa, Minnesota, North, South Dakota, Wisconsin. There's a couple stores in Illinois, and I think there's a couple stores in Kansas, and I think there's a store in Colorado. I'm not for sure, but it's mostly in Iowa, Minnesota. Pizza Ranch is mostly in Iowa, Minnesota, North, South Dakota, and parts of Wisconsin. And so basically, so that's more of a regional. So that's going to have to come up for a corporate office. What I mean by a local business, like a local car dealership, maybe another locally owned restaurant that we went to, and I don't think the Lumber Kings would sponsor us anyway, but if we were large, let's say if we were large enough YouTubers, there's a chance that we could buy a sponsorship at the ballpark and get ads that way, get subs that way. Psychomaster got new subs from Japan. Hey, that's great for you, Psychomaster. I'm happy for you. I guess they like old vehicles, old American vehicles. They get really retro back. I know a lot of Japanese teenagers like to get a little retro in that, especially in torn jeans, like the jeans with a hole. Yeah, you can buy yourself a cheap $10 pair of jeans at Walmart, cut a hole and sell it in Japan for a couple $100. And that you'd be surprised. And that. So, yeah, we're counting down to 1,000 subs. We just oh man, I mean, not 1,000. Well, just also counting down to 1,000 subs, but a 1,000 vlog, which is amazing, under my opinion, for a channel of this size. Hopefully, try to reach 1,000 subs. I mean, not just 1,000 subs, but 1,000 vlogs. A lot of people calls it quits after 50 vlogs. When they had like maybe 100 subs. And they only had 50 vlogs, and they ended up calling it quits. Basically, just calling it quits. So, yeah, you gotta try Pizza Ranch. It's a good place. You can buy pizza. It's a buffet. It comes one price, includes a drink, includes your soda, or coffee, or milk, or whatever. What do you want to drink? When the people takes your when you pay for your buffet, they'll ask you what kind of special pizza you want. If you want a specially made pizza, they'll make it for you. If you want one of the standard pizzas, they'll make it for you. The best pizza, I thought, the best way to get a good pizza at these places, order a pizza as you get there, and they'll deliver to you fresh to your table, and you can have as many slices as you want from that pizza, and the rest goes on the buffet. For the rest of the Joe. So you get the freshness of the fresh, basically. The best pizza I would recommend is something called Sweet Swine. If you don't know what Sweet Swine is, if you know what a Hawaiian pizza is, that's what Sweet Swine is. It's basically Canadian bacon and pineapple pizza. And it's good. It's real, real good. So that's what Sweet Swine is. Like I said, it's a Pizza Ranch thing, and they do have different names to certain pizza. So if you want some form of veggie pizza, you want to check out the menu, see how they what they name their pizzas. You don't go to, let's say, Dunkin' Donuts or Tim Hortons and order donut holes. They're all going to look at you weird. So basically, when you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you want Munchkins. If you want to go to Tim Hortons, you want Timbits. See what I'm saying? Pizza Ranch named their pizzas, their specialty pizzas, a little bit differently than the rest of the pizza chains. And the fried chicken at our location is perfect. Crunchy skin on the outside, nice juicy chicken on the inside, almost melt in your mouth type chicken. And I think they pressure cook it too, so it is really tasty. And that, so yeah, I would highly recommend it. If there's a Pizza Ranch nearby, check on their online for the nearest location. And I would say if it's worth a special trip, I would say make it, basically. Make it a side trip. When I usually go out of town on a trip, anywhere, when we go to Chicago, we try to hit White Castle. If we're when we went to Ohio to Cedar Point, and we told about Tim Hortons just in Maumee, Ohio. We purposely went to Maumee, Ohio, but we played it on our videos that our GPS took us a wrong turn, and we ended up at Tim Hortons, basically. So then there's a chicken place in Happy Joe's is a good pizza too, and they're famous for their taco pizza. Happy Joe's is a good local regional business. Actually, they have stores over in the Middle East. I don't know if they still do or not. In that, so, in that, so, pizza at the table for people to slob. No, because what they do is they will hold the pizza away from the table and serve it on plates. So that's how they do it safely. That's a proper way how they want to serve it. They don't hold the pizza. They don't hold the pizza over the people. They try to hold it to the side of the people and serve it on. They take a spatula and put it on the plate. Put it on the plate. Get it on the plate down. Pass it on, and they'll just take the rest of to the buffet. They don't slobber on it at all. Trust me, I've seen it happen. There's a science to that, and the health department really has no issue with it. Now, if they would have set the pizza down, then it's going to be borderline. So they try to keep it away from the people as possible when they serve it, and the rest goes on the buffet. Usually odds are there's not very much left. Time the people, because if that's the pizza that they want, that's the main pizza they're going to eat. There's one time a friend of ours, we ordered one pizza, and we took the entire pie. We served, okay, give me 3 slices, give me 2, give me 3. I want 2, I want 1, I want the rest. And there's not much left, like 1 or 2 slices left. So the whole pie went to that table, but it was just served on different plates and all that. So, yep. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a good place. It's a good place to eat. I would highly recommend it. And because, like I said, whatever pizza is left, usually they put it right in the buffet right away, and usually gone within boom, just like that. And that. So, but yeah, they try to serve it away from the people as possible. If it's 2 people at the table, I'm pretty sure they're going to be somewhere in the middle. So the pizza if they have to put it on the table is going to be at the edge. Then they'll serve it that way. So when we order fresh pizza, we try to set ourselves in a position for us. If we order, actually, we just eat the pizza on the buffet. I don't care. I'm there for the chicken. I was there for the chicken and that. So if you guys saw that video, my main course is the chicken. I get 3 pieces of chicken. I grab a leg, 2 breasts, and I found one. So I reduced a couple sides. I used to have a big glop of mashed potatoes and gravy, a big glop of vegetables. But since they had stuffing, I reduced my potatoes by half, corn by half. That allowed me to have the stuffing. I never had stuffing there at Pizza Ranch. I tried it. It was good. It's almost like you had at Thanksgiving. So it was a good combination. A lot of people thought pizza and chicken at a fried chicken at a pizza place. Yeah, it's a concept people didn't, because if you think of pizza and pasta, Happy Joe's is known for the pizza, not just their pizza and pasta. They're also known for their ice cream and sundaes too. And of course, Pizza Hut just introduced their wing street about a year or so ago. So they're starting serving wings, chicken wings. So that's so the chicken and pizza combo concept is running wild, basically. So yeah, would we see a Pizza Ranch in Canada? Who knows? And that, so don't know. But I guarantee you, when we celebrate our 1,000 vlogs, probably later this summer, we're looking at possibly July. Yeah, yeah. Okay. I think our 1,000 vlogs are going to happen in July. It all depends how soon we film it. Basically, so it all depends. As we get closer and closer to whatever vacation plans we have, I can take this desktop computer, because I can just take the monitor, the keyboard, the mouse, and the plug-in adapter. That's all I need to edit the videos while on vacation, basically, because I can treat this as a laptop instead of a desktop. It is classified as a desktop computer, but man, I was gonna say, I don't know if I'm yeah, just to celebrate, just kind of celebrate in a way. to see how it goes and all that stuff. Hey, has anybody noticed that I'm still running any way, shape, or form? I don't know if I'm running or not. I guess you guys know because I'm getting communications, so I don't know. I just checked on my side feeds to see if I was live delayed over there or not. I've not seen any images on all, so I'll have to check it later. So there's a chance that this might come down. There's a Pizza Ranch in Davenport, Iowa. Actually in Bettendorf, Iowa. It's about just minutes away, about 20 minutes away from Iowa 80. There's a Pizza Ranch in Bettendorf, Iowa. You may have to go out of your way. It's on the corner of Middle Road. It's on a funny intersection because where it's located, it borders right on. It's in Bettendorf, but it borders right on Davenport, Iowa. So it's on the corner of Kimberly and Middle Drive, or Middle Road, or AKA Locust Street. That's how they got it angled, because once you go east, or if you go one way towards I-74 in the Bettendorf, Iowa area, you're going to be in Bettendorf. That's Middle Road. If you go the other way, away from I-74, you're on Locust Street. Then the main drag goes up and down through there not Kimberly. Yeah, I think it is Kimberly. I'm not for sure. So you have to Google it right in there. So it's right just off I-74 in Bettendorf, Middle Road and that. Yeah, Bettendorf is it's 1/4 of the Quad Cities. Quad Cities is considered cities of it's known for the cities of Bettendorf. On the Iowa side, Bettendorf and Davenport. On the Illinois side, it's Rock Island and Moline. Plus, there's also East Moline, Silvis, Milan, Carbondale, some other small towns. On the Iowa side, you got Pleasant Valley, you got Eldridge, and even and I think another small community it's considered a part of it too, but it's more way out there. But mostly Pleasant Valley and Eldridge, because Eldridge borders Davenport to the north, and Pleasant Valley borders around there, and you got East Moline, Silvis, and Milan on the Illinois side. So it's a big area. Total population in that general area, you're talking about close to 500,000 people. It's just in that area. And why they cannot support the Mallards hockey, I have no idea on that end. So it's a question up in the air, and I still have not no news on that situation either. So I'm hoping Mallards hockey returns. As I love to get a new jersey, but I just don't know if that's going to happen or not. So, oh man, let's go and put it on here. Yeah, I just kind of check into my other feed, and I don't know if playing or not, but I just played somebody else's video, but it should not interfere with what I'm doing here. So we'll just come back, and I'll just doing some extra clicks here, guys. So okay, as I'm doing some extra clicks here, just to make sure that we are yakky, yeah, on that. So yeah, we'll just make sure that we are running. I just gotta make sure everything's running okay, basically, because I see myself live, but I don't see the delayed version. Basically, yeah, get everything on. Yeah, just look up the addresses on the Quad Cities. Actually, Iowa 80 is not that far away from us. We're about 50 minutes away. 50 minutes away, or just under 50 miles from that. So, holy cow! Yeah, have $1 million. Nice. Yeah. Yep. About a half a million. Because you got, Davenport is considered the biggest town. Then you got all those other ones in the area too. Yeah, there may be some form. Yeah, I see my little side here. I'm kind of look a little blurry because of course I'm not in there. I am. Hi. Yeah, so all right. I guess I got a thumbs down. Who cares? Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of bouncing around, am I? Okay, 1,000 vlogs coming around the corner, and we would love to see 1,000 subs to hit us to get us there. That would be nice, basically. So that would be nice to see 1,000 subs. At the same time, we hit 1,000 subscribe, 1,000 vlog. Where and how we're gonna do it, I don't know. Where we're gonna film it, I don't know. I have to look how the schedule works out. I have to see if I'm gonna include a baseball game, dinner, and maybe a T-bone steak and a beer. It would be nice, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm looking at possibly. We're looking at. I think we are looking around July. I don't know what part of July because it is 80. I'll have to look on the calendar to make sure I got it correctly. So I'll have a general idea as we get closer and closer to the 1,000 vlogs. I'll have a general idea when that date is going. We're going to film it. The day that we're going to be filming it. But I wish it was in June. But I think it's more likely going to be around July. I'm thinking about maybe the week after we come back from our trip. I don't know. But we'll have to see that. It could happen on our trip. It could. Possible. Anything could be possible on YouTube and that. So, and just like to get 1,000 subs to it. And sitting at 690, when you were at 693 just 24 hours ago, I thought things were looking up. Things were going really good, and all of a sudden you get the wake up call and the kick in the butt. Basically, you have people, and sometimes YouTube does it. What they do, they'll do their channel audits themselves. They'll just flip a switch and says, we're gonna take away some subs. We're gonna add some subs. We're gonna take away subs, and it's a bounce and back and forth, and that's something the goal I like to have, basically. So. But we are counting down to 1,000 vlogs. We can't wait for it. I wish Angie was here to say hi, but she's not here right now. She's out busy, and I'm going to be heading out myself in a little bit. Trying to do a little campaigning around town. Might surprise Angie with something later in the video. I don't know. I have to wait and see what happens. Might bring home something from the riverfront. I don't know. That would be a good video. It all depends how. Right now we're sitting at about 50. What is our temperature right now in my general area right now? I gotta unlock my phone here. I hate these track phones. You gotta unlock your phone. We're at 51 degrees, but it says clear. Not exactly. It's clear out here, but it's 51 degrees Fahrenheit. It's supposed to be as high as 55. 55, stay alive, they say. Yeah, so we're going to be filming vlog 9/12 today. 9/10 comes up tonight. And of course 9/11 tomorrow. And that'll be the, I think that'll be final Angie's Eye update. Video. I got it up. I got it done. I rendered it last night, and I just did the thumbnail today. I just had not uploaded today, basically. So, yeah. I'll tell you what. If I had to give one advice, if I had to give one advice for an easy editing tool, and it's real easy. It's real easy to do. It's gonna cost a little extra money on the side, and it's called Movie Maker. You used to get it free with your Windows and Microsoft program at one time. If you got an older computer, you should still have it if you got an older computer. But if you did any updates with that computer recently, there's a chance you probably lose it. And when I got this computer right here last year, I had to go find a third-party location, and I made sure I read everything about the third party. If it's a one-time fee, it's worth it. But if you end up paying a yearly fee, it's not worth it. But if it's a one-time fee, if you pay a one-time fee, it is worth it. I would purchase the one-time fee. I had to get this through a third party. I forgot what was the third party I got it from, but it was it's Movie Maker. It used to be a Windows program. I would seriously suggest to get that to have a general idea how to do your videos. You just upload your video clips to your computer. And you could date it or title it what you want to do with it, how you want those clips. And what you do when you upload it, you just drag. It's like you just click on a file and just click and your file will pop up. You don't have to drag. It's just click on your clip that you want to use. It pops up on your video screen, and it just keeps clicking. And you can add any annotations you want, or you don't have to add any annotations. You just go boom, screen pop, or do what we do. We just what they call blend through type editing. I like the blend through editing. I don't know. I just fell in love with it. We've been using it, some form of it, either on our old editing tool or the current editing tool. I just like when the screens just blends in from one scene to another. I just kind of like that, and I just love it. And so that would be it. And it's real easy to use in that. Okay, what I'm using for the for a hard drive for a backup is I just purchased something through OneDrive. I just signed on with OneDrive on this computer to back up my files in case something happens on this one. So I may have to upgrade my file size to download, because I can't add. If I'm going to add another hard drive on this one, it's gotta be an external hard drive, and I had issues with other external hard drives. We bought one at Walmart, and I tried it on this computer. For some reason, the hard drive and the computer did not go in sync. It messed up almost messed up the computer somewhat. So I took the thing back, and we decided next time we buy a computer, we're gonna ask the experts. So our next computer we're gonna ask the experts in how doing the to get a new it's called OneDrive. Yeah, that's what we got. That's what we ended up getting, and that's basically backed up most of my files, not all of them, but most of them. It helped me back up my intros and outros that we're currently using. So so we're good in that area. Also backed up some of our photos, but not most of our file videos and that our whole vlogs. But I don't keep my video clips. I just keep whole videos, and it's easier to clip out a part and re-edit it that way. It's because I can't keep all my video clips and plus keep the videos itself. So, and I usually keep the videos itself because I'm thinking about burning some of these videos to a DVD sometime soon. And this way, we can have our favorite videos on DVD. Not all videos, but our favorite ones that we put together. And that, so it would be nice to have. So, yeah, I'll check it out when I get time on your next video upload. But yeah, I would recommend Movie Maker. It runs about $29.99. It's a real easy software to use. It's just real basic to use. Just 2 layers. Usually your video layer, and if you want to add music, you get that layer. It doesn't have the fanciest stuff like a picture-on-picture that I can do on this current software. If I choose to do a picture-on-picture, I'm thinking about doing it again sometime in an upcoming video. I don't know when, how we're going to do about it. Excuse me, burp. Excuse me, I had a burp in that. So yeah, excuse me again. I didn't protect that fast enough. But yeah, the software I'm currently using right now is to edit most of the videos. Is what is it? It's Corel Video Studio 10 X10. That's what I'm currently using right now. It's a more difficult program to use, but the same concept is there. Still the same concept. But that one requires me to upload the videos to a drag screen, where there'll be a screen of videos you put in, and you drag your video into position where you want it, and you do your clipping and editing there. Then there's a special track. You do a video on video. So if you're doing a video there, I can do a video that way too. How long does it take to edit one of my videos? It all depends how long the video is. If it's a 15-minute video and all my clips has literally little to no errors, I do little trimming as possible. But if there's a clip I do not use because we probably misspoke, I have to make sure I don't use that clip. But we usually use all our clips. Usually takes me about just to get the program to pop up, takes a few minutes, but it usually takes me about maybe 15 minutes to edit the video. Then it'll take me about maybe a half hour to render it, about maybe around a half hour, 45 minutes to render the video if it's the only program I'm currently running. If I'm watching YouTube at the same time I'm rendering, then my rendering takes a little longer, almost a couple hours to render a video. But if it's the only thing, if it's the only program it's running, I'm not running any other programs like watching YouTube or go on Facebook or watching any videos on the side without YouTube. Because I do keep videos on the side, I do watch over again, but I don't watch on YouTube. I keep it in my favorites. I have my list of favorites of videos. I end up watching it there on the PC, not on YouTube. So I just keep it on the PC file. So it basically takes rendering takes about if you're running a lot of programs, it drags it down. It just drags it down. So if you're on a very good computer, it would probably take less than 30 minutes to render, basically. But if you're on a computer I am, and if you're running other programs, it takes a lot longer. So, but a 15-minute video usually takes me about 15 minutes. I watch every clip. I try to watch every clip as possible to make sure what I want to use. It's important as a video creator to watch what you try to use and try not to use. I actually did something on one of our other videos, but at least a lot of people didn't point it out right away. Basically, I just said something in the video that on a recent video when we went to meet Trucker Rudy, we walked underneath a bridge. I said the Clinton artist was hard at work. And I realized after I said it, I said, oh, yeah, I hope people didn't point out that. But I said Clinton artist was at work, so that kind of covered my butt. But there was a word that was seen in the video. I don't want to say it, but yeah. But I couldn't edit that part out because it would have missed my point of that clip. Basically, when I said Clinton artist was hard at work again, I kind of missed my point right there. So I want to make sure the point is I made my point right there, but I didn't mention what was written on it, or was spray painted on it. But the Rudy video came out good. I like to thank Rudy if he's watching or had to be watching this later. I'd like to thank him for downloading the video from what he did was he took my what he did was Jukebox did the same thing too. When we do drone video, when we did the drone when no offense was taken. I just explained the situation on this thing. What Jukebox and Rudy did to get us drone videos was he took this file. This is our one of our things we use to get our videos from. We take it out of our camera and we put it, and they put it in the adapter like this, and they just put it in like this, and they put it in the computer. And what they did was they was able to copy and paste somewhat the clip that they want into this. So I got the clip. So when I got home, I was able to get the same drone footage you saw on Rudy's video that I got on our video. So we used basically similar clips, but there's some things he didn't use. There were some things I used. So editing is a little bit different. So when you watch Rudy's drone video on our channel, ours is slightly different than his. Believe it or not, it is slightly different. There were some things I took out. There's some things he left in, but he left out other stuff too. But I left it in. So whatever I left out, he put in. What he left out, I put in. So that was our slight difference. I mean, anybody who watched drone flights from should have no problem pointing that out, basically. So you have to rewatch our videos, watch our video with Rudy with the drone shots, what we used, and watch Rudy's video with us just the other day, see what he used in his drone shots. It is amazing that it's the same drone video, but we use different clips somewhat. It really had to be patient and know what to look for, basically. So it's like, you remember those side pictures side by side? You got the real picture of a bunch of items, and there's another picture to the side. You got to find out what's missing from this picture. So you got a picture on one side, and you got a picture on the other side. You got to point out what's missing on that other pole, on that picture. So basically, the video on video, you have to find out what was there and what's not there, basically. So that worked out pretty good. I love it. And the drone shots from Jukebox, I basically did the same thing. I used almost the same amount of footage, but I left some in. He took it out. Whatever he took out, I left in. So that was like back last winter when we had with Jukebox's drone video. On Jukebox's last visit back in January, back in January of this year. And that's when we started our campaign on March to 1,000 subs and that. So, how long we've been on? 45 minutes. Holy cow. For some reason, time is really lagging today for some reason. I guess for being cloudy, according to my weather thing, it's supposed to be clear, but it's cloudy. Hey, at least the video this week is much better than it was last week. I'll tell you what, let's just close out real quick here. If everybody's still with us, collaboration videos. If you get a chance to collaborate with another YouTuber in any way, shape, or form, I would highly recommend it. I would highly recommend it if they're willing to do a collab video with you. It's a what they call collaboration. And you just gotta have both parties to agree, say, hey, it's okay for I want you on my video. If it's okay, I crash your video. Be on each other's video. It's a good way to promote your yourselves to. This way, we was able to reintroduce ourselves to Trucker Rudy's audience and Trucker Jukebox's audience, because they may have the same subscribers, but there's a couple of other different viewers. You're just introducing yourself to the newer viewers, but maybe refreshing yourself with your older viewers that we may have on our channel, basically. So, and it's a good way to promote yourself and your channel on somebody else's channel, and we do the same thing, basically. I know we're a smaller channel. That's why I like do collab videos with Rudy and Jukebox, because they help small channels out. There's another channel I would highly recommend is Lunatic Dad. I don't know if he still does his live shows on Saturday. I have not checked in on that live show. Yep. There was a live show. I have not been on it for over a month, because every time I get subs from them, they unsub right almost within a week, or if not almost immediately after the live show, they just unsub. And I'm probably not going into that, but he does try to help out small channels. He tells people to get involved with other people's videos. Try to get them a view of as much as possible. I know on a busy schedule, it's hard to do. With all the new channels I sub to, there's some channels I had not watched for almost a week because I've been so busy doing other stuff. And as we're getting closer and closer to summer and it's better weather, I'm more tend to be outside more than in front of the computer monitor and watching YouTube videos. I'd rather be outside doing a lot of walking around, maybe doing some nature videos with the camera, take the camera out, maybe do some nature walks. There's some good nature trails up at Eagle Point Park. I can probably do another one up there, or I can probably go on a walking trail out here. Excuse me there. Yeah, there's a walking little trail. It's like the route they use for the cross country. I can probably walk the cross country route. That's a nice little walk out here on the west end of town. Or in town, they have what's called renter bikes. I just found out the new prices on those renter bikes here in town. There's a good possibility that we will have a bike ride video on our channel coming up soon. I don't know when, but yeah. I'll be a special guest. Yeah, that'd be someday. Yeah, if you get a little down here to the United States, if you saw the truck stop we have here in town on Rudy's video, that is the truck stop we have here in town. It's the Quick Star. It's a Quick Star Hardy Platter truck stop. If you know these in Wisconsin and Minnesota, they're known as Quick Trips. But in Iowa, they're known as Quick Stars because there's already a convenience store called Quick Trip already, spelled with a Q, not with a K. So that's why we call it. That's why if you're confused, saying, why am I seeing videos in Minnesota and Wisconsin, it's called Quick Trip. But the ones I'm seeing on Angie and Chuck show, they're calling it Quick Stars. But it's the same company. Actually, it is the same company. Just in Iowa, they are required by law under copyright to be called Quick Stars, not Quick Trips, and that. So that's kind of a little confusing right there. So yeah, let me. I don't have my card on me right now. I'll have to show it some other time. I may on another video. Something like that. I'll probably show it on my regular vlog. I probably sold the rewards card I got from a few videos ago, explaining the rewards card. I love the. I think there's a lot of benefits. I go in there almost every time I go out for my walk. I just stop in, use the restroom, either get a drink of water or I get a cheap soda and. For the calories, to keep my energy up, basically, because it's a long walk. 5 miles round trip is a long walk. You can burn up a lot of calories real fast. So you just use a soda pop just to build my calories back up, just to get me home. Otherwise, I'll pass out. And that. So, yeah, I think we might be doing that sometime soon. So, yep. Yeah, they're basically, that's what they are. Yeah, that's what they are. They're called QTs in Iowa, but still it's considered called Quick Trip. Yeah, I'm familiar with the QTs because they're all over Cedar Rapids and Des Moines area. The reason Quick Star has to be called Quick Star is because of QT. So that's the reason why. Okay, collaboration videos with anybody possible would be a good idea. Maybe, possibly. With another YouTuber or does vlogs, daily routines, would be a good idea because it gets a chance to. It's a way I can, let's say for a show. Let's say if you came to Clinton, Iowa for a vlog. Let's say you come for a Lumber Kings game and we're filming the same Lumber Kings game. That would be a good collab video. This way, I introduce me to your audience. You can introduce yourself to our audience, basically. And I would, you can probably gain a few subs just like that. Boom. You can gain a lot of subs like that and that. So it's a good way to gain some subs. And because you're introducing yourself to a different audience, basically, and you're saying, hey, if this small YouTuber is working on a big YouTuber, this might be worth watching. Or, like I said, I'm helping out as well. I'll be glad to help out any small channel or a bigger channel because, we do have subs ourselves that sub to other channels that I'm sub to, because that's how we mend our family together. That's how we built our community together, helping each other out as much as possible. Well, like I said, what happened this today has been happening to us since January, where people hurry up and sub, hurry up and sub, hurry up and sub, hurry up and sub, and they just dispatch and that. So we have all these Canada dispatches. Oh man. Maybe one of these days, if I have what they call I would love to come up to Canada again. If I had it on my bucket list one more time, I would love venture into Canada for at least 7 days, 7 to 9 days. And we will go. I gotta make sure I take in a baseball game at the Rogers Center where the Blue Jays play. I like the schedule when they play the Cubs. That would be a great game. I'll have fun in that. So yeah, our only time we've been to Canada was back in 1999, I think it was. It was relatively easy in and out of Canada because back then you only needed your birth certificate and a driver's license. Now you need all that plus a passport and other things you probably need. Our visit in Canada was relatively short, like 3 hours in Sarnia, Ontario, across the Blue Water Bridge, but that was the new bridge. They were working on the old bridge at the time. I guess they were at the time they were repainting and redecking it at the time. I think that's what they were doing. They were redecking it at the time. A lot of trucks travel on those bridges up there. Same to down at the Ambassador Bridge in the Detroit, Windsor area and that. So if you ever see me pull in on one of our videos, on our traveling videos, we pull into these oases and service plazas. I would love to pull into one of those en routes in Canada just to try it out. I'm pretty sure we'll see an en route up there. Only thing I wish Canada has, and I think everybody who lives in Canada probably kind of agrees with this, they really need an interstate system of some kind, like we have here in the States. But the only form of they have an interstate system is around the Montreal area, if I saw it on my map correctly. And that, so that's kind of, but hey, there's nothing wrong with those Trans-Canadas either. Those Trans-Canadas, if you don't know what a Trans-Canada is, basically a Trans-Canada is like our version of a U.S. highway, basically. So when I saw a video, let's say Rudy's going on, let's say if I watch Rudy's or Trucker Josh's or any other trucker that goes up and down in Canada, they do, let's say, a strip of highway, let's say in Manitoba going towards Saskatoon, Saskatchewan and all that stuff. When I see that stretch of highway, I remind me of a stretch of highway on US 30. That's what it reminds me of, basically. So yeah, I would love to go up to Canada. Love to visit Winnipeg. Maybe stop by in Steinbach and maybe see Rudy at his place. Yeah, I'm going to see if we can try to save enough money to go to a Cubs and Jays games when they get scheduled again up there in Toronto. I'm going to try to do that. Unless they meet in the World Series. That would be a good awesome, but World Series ticket prices would be outrageous, so I don't think we will do that. Regular season game, yes. World Series, no. Tickets be too expensive unless we win the lottery. Unless we win the lottery, then maybe, possibly. So, yeah. So that would be good on my bucket list. I would love to go to just to go into Winnipeg. Maybe catch a minor league game there. Maybe hang out with Rudy on a camping, a couple days in camping with Rudy and his family and friends. Possibly, that would be a good. Hangout. Have some beef ribs. But then maybe mosey along the scenic route of Salty Dog. Correct me if I'm wrong. The scenic route around the I guess one of the lakes. I guess is Lake Superior. No, Lake Superior is on the other side. I forgot what lake it was. Lake Huron and Lake Erie. I think it's what Trans Canada 17 that kind of hugs around the lakes. I saw it on today's Rudy's video. Rudy said, wintertime not so good, summertime perfect. I'm thinking take that. That would be a nice route to go through. You know, go stop at Wawa on the way and that. So and possibly. But I'm thinking possibly taking in a game in the Rogers Center, or if the Cubs are playing up there. If we can't do it with the Cubs, I'll pick some other team that plays up there. Possibly, I know one of our subscribers say take a Jays and Yankees game. That's what one of our subscribers would probably recommend if they watch the video at this point. One of our subscribers probably say we'll take that game. That can be a good game. It's a divisional game. Pivotal divisional game could be. Then maybe visit like the CN Tower, and I really want to try the amusement park in the Toronto area. I want to really try Canada's Wonderland, who's owned by Cedar Fair. I want to ride some of their roller coasters there. Basically, I want to try out that Leviathan that they have there up in Toronto. Wonderland, basically. And they have a freaky ride that I see only in my video games. On Planet Coaster and my Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is some type of claw ride that goes up, swings around. It does. It's a crazy ride. I would love to see that ride up close in person before they take it down, because it's a high maintenance ride. Yeah, winning the lottery would be easy. Yeah, I would love to win. If I win the lottery, yeah, it would be easy to do. These videos would be easy to do and all that. But yeah, that would be a good bucket list. I would say take 7 to 9 days to do. Give you 9 days for a couple of rain out days, just in case. Don't have to worry about the Toronto unless some fluke happened to the dome at the time. But yeah, basically comes down to the Winnipeg game, because that's a minor league game to play outdoors. And another thing is, I'd rather go into Canada, find out, talk to the Canadian, get information, what I need to bring, what I need to do. Basically, yeah, I gotta watch some moose up there too. And believe it or not, Salty Dog, we do get moose down here in Iowa. Actually, the last moose sighting in my general area was just north of Davenport, Iowa. And I think it was like about a year and a half ago. There was an actual moose down here. And if you remember our news stories back in the 80s, and I think all 1980s to the early 90s, there used to be what they call the Spencer City, Iowa moose that comes in during all winter, and it comes only down to this one person's pool. So basically, it comes all the way from Canada just to use the pool in dead of winter here in Iowa, at Spencer, Iowa, not Spencer City, Spencer, Iowa. We call it the Spencer, Iowa moose. We do get deer, we do get some coyotes, we do get some foxes. Black bears, we do get black bears, but they come very rarely. We had a black bear spotted in our general area about 4 years ago. That's amazing to have a black bear roaming literally in our neighborhood about 4 or 5 years ago, basically. But they were able to. No, I don't know if they caught it or able to track it down. But we had a black bear, so Then I heard mainly cougars, and we had a mountain lion spotted about a year or so ago. Basically, I gotta do something real quick. Be right back. I gotta go off camera for this. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had to do that real quick here. So, okay, what we're gonna do is, Lunatic Dad is live right now. I don't know if I'm gonna pop in on that show or not. He'll be on almost 8 hours, maybe 6 to 8 hours. It all depends. Right now, I got other stuff I need to do too. We're on over an hour, so let's just wrap up and just do a recap here, basically. So what we're trying to do, if anybody has fast forwarded and all that stuff to this part, is we're counting down to 1,000 vlogs, and we're going to do a celebration video of some kind. We haven't decided how we're going to go about, but I'm thinking a dinner and drinks someplace. I don't know if it's involved in a baseball game or maybe a boat ride. I don't know what. Could be involved one of our vacation trips in that. Basically comes down to is plus we want to try to get to 1,000 subs as we hit our 1,000 vlog. That is our real goal that we like to have in that. Oh yeah, you drive that past that all the time. Canada's Wonderland. That's a numbers work I really want to try up there. So I just wanted to finish that out. So we're going to try to get to 1,000 subs. I'm going to do it one way or another. Baseball season's here. Riverfront is going to be really busy. We'll be promoting our business cards. We'll go whenever we get a chance to go to Davenport on a car ride with Angie's mom or somebody else, or whoever. We take our business cards with us. I know we're going on a trip later this summer. I'll be taking a boatload of cards with us. I'll be, present them out and all that stuff. And I had people ask, I was filming last night on the riverfront last night, and a lady asked me what I'm doing, and I presented my business card. I just whipped out my business card and explained the situation, and I'll tell you what, she wasn't interested. She just, I don't keep these. I don't want to do nothing to do with that stuff. Okay, that's her prerogative. So I tried to get a subscriber that way. So it doesn't hurt, but hey, at least it was a nice try to get a new subscriber that way. But yeah, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, and what we'd like to see is, I got the watch hours. I just like to see subscribers and kind of stay on and subscribe to the channel. So basically, that's going to be it. Stay on, stay subscribed. Maybe give us a view whenever possible. But our watch hours is good. I'm pretty sure as we get closer to 1,000 subs, there's a chance we will get more loyal viewers as they come along. So as we get closer to the 1,000 subs, I'm pretty sure our view counts are going to go up and up and up a little bit. So we hope that we would do in that. So oh, okay, yeah, I heard. I guess I heard. Canada's Wonderland is building a new roller coaster, and that. So I also was told before we leave out, I was told by many roller coaster enthusiast videos down here in the States, is they say avoid La Ronde near Montreal. It has a beautiful setup, but a lot of people that went to that park just hated the operations there at La Ronde. That was owned by Six Flags. So, but they said they'd rather have Canada's Wonderland easily over La Ronde. That's why I said if I want to do a amusement park, I'd rather do Canada's Wonderland, because I kind of like the scenery. Looks like the rides are well kept. Looks like the ride operations are good enough, because it is a Cedar Fair park. Cedar Fair has a pretty high standards. Anybody who's familiar with a Six Flags park has some of their parks has low standards, and that's why they kind of, as Cedar Fair does the same thing. They kind of prep up. Actually, the best parks that Cedar Fair really promotes is Cedar Point, Canada's Wonderland, Knott's Berry Farm, and I think there's one other park is Carowinds. Those are the 4 top parks that Cedar Fair really promotes the heck out of. And that's another park I like to go to too, is Carowinds. It is the only amusement park in the States that you can be in one state and another state. It's the same amusement park in 2 states, in North and South Carolina. It's the only amusement park that's on both state lines, basically. It just says it's built on the state line. Part of the park is in North Carolina. The other part is in South Carolina. So if you're going to go on a ride, you got to make sure what part of the state you're going to be in. And that. So, yeah. You must have saw those videos too. Coastal Studios did a series on it compared to 2 parks. I think somebody else did. I forgot who it is. Somebody else compared parks in that. So I could probably find it cheaper online because it is a Cedar Fair park. I could probably find deals online through cedarfair.com when it comes to. And of course, I remember is this the Canadian dollar translation too. So actually, it may be more of a bargain. Because I think the dollar is stronger over the Canadian dollar, so it could be, in my mind, because I'll have more dollars to spend. Basically, it's gonna feel cheaper, but yeah, it's gonna come pretty expensive too. Actually, I'll tell you a real quick funny story on our one trip to Canada back in 1999. You gotta remember these are 99 gas prices. When the gas prices in the States was about $1. I forgot what it was, $1.09, $1.19. I'm just going to say $1.19. $1.19 was pretty well consistent around the time frame. It was $1.19 in the States. And the gas prices. Hi, Call Vlogs, how you doing? The gas prices in the States was at the time was $1.19 back in 1999, $1.19 for 1 U.S. gallon. When we went across the border into Canada, Angie saw the first gas station. She goes, Chuck, fill up here. It's at the time was 57.7 cents. And I looked at her and said, Angie, I just told her, it's times 4 at least. Times 4 at least. She goes, oh no, let's go back to the States and fill up. And that, so yeah, actually the actual translation at the time was 3.78. You got to times that by 3.78 to get 1 U.S. gallon. And that would have been put it well over, pretty close, knocking on the door to $2 a gallon at the time. Basically, it was around 57 cents, 57.7 cents. So rounded up to 58 cents. I'm going to run, unless someone has a faster calculator than me, I know it would have been a lot higher over in Canada than it is in the States. So when people in the States complain how high the gas prices is, try to fuel up in Canada. I keep telling people that. I say, go to Canada. If you think our gas prices is very expensive, go to Canada and fuel up. You're going to be you'll be singing a different tune. I also heard gas prices over in Europe is pretty expensive too at times. That's why they kind of push, that's why there's more passenger train travel over in Europe than it is here in the States. People love their cars here in the States. And that, so, okay, yeah, Carl, you just having supper, huh? Yeah, it's, and that. So, here's another good channel you guys want to check out, Carl's Vlogs. I need to catch up on his videos. He has a couple nice dogs, name of Max, and, what was the other one? I can't remember. I know one was Max, and I forgot what was the other one. But 2 nice dogs he has there. He takes walks with. He does some walking videos that I do and other stuff during his day. It's another good channel to check out. I'm pretty sure he's trying to get to 1,000 subs himself. I check it out. I need to catch up on his videos. I really do need to catch up on his videos and that. He's been uploading on a regular basis now, and he has, I think, fair content. I check it out. Subscribe to him as much as possible. So check out Carl's vlogs if you all possibly can. Check out some of his videos if you like his content. Hit him up for a sub, basically. That's what we did. I forgot how he found us, but he found us and he subbed to us, basically. So, and that. So, yeah, check it out. Carl's vlogs. He does walking and he does some driving videos. I wish there was more paid point of view videos, but at least it's a driving video at least. But I wish he. If I had my advice, Carl, if you're doing driving videos, get a mount so you see where we're going. I would love to see where you're going, but you don't have to give out any addresses. Say, we're going down this street, we're going to turn here, and we're going to cut off the camera. We'll see you next time. Something like that, basically, as you get closer to your destination. I do it all the time whenever I get a driving video going. When I reach my destination, if I don't want people to know about, I just cut it right there, basically. So, yeah, it's a trial and error. All videos always are trial and error, even ours. So, okay, we're over an hour. I'm getting dry. My mouth's getting dry. So we're getting closer, counting down to 1,000 vlogs. We'd like to see 1,000 subs to go with it as we go along here. I know we kind of got sidetracked on a bunch of other stuff here and other stuff there. It's fun. It's an adventure. We able to talk about other stuff along the way because you know what? When we do our daily lives vlogs, even when we talk about other stuff on this video, on this live show, basically it gives us general ideas what we want to do on our videos in upcoming futures. Since we're talking about amusement parks, I may have an amusement park plan in the future. Since we talk about baseball, because we will have a lot of minor league baseball here in town, but and we're planning to vlog once in a while. Plus the possibility I might sneak you guys in for a major league game, possible, and maybe meet up with some of our Facebook friends who are not traditionally YouTubers, but they're Facebook friends of ours. We might go see them. We might go see them. And probably put them on our videos. Hopefully, if they want to be on videos again. Especially our Facebook friend Patrick, who had basically a rough year, 2 knee replacements, and ended up losing his mother at the same time. So he's going to have a rough year. So and hopefully he's willing. And I gotta call him. Actually, that's one thing I gotta do today if he's not busy. I gotta check his Facebook page, see if he's busy or not. If he's not busy, I'll give him a little quick call to see. As I mailed him something a couple weeks ago, and I want to make sure he's got it in that. So yeah, excuse me, getting scratchy throat, but yeah, get the word out. If you have not received any of these business cards, I'll tell you what, if you want to do, if you can get a still shot of this card and do some editing and print your own cards at home and help pass them out, that would work too. So I'll give you a couple of seconds right there if you want to do that and do some editing, trim it around and make your own cards that way. You can pass them out yourself in your area. That would work too. That would help us out. This way we don't have to mail cards, hopefully, and that. So that will help promote our channel too in a way, and that. So yep. Okay, we'll see you later. I'm about ready to wrap up this video anyway. I'm just doing I'll say hi to Angie as soon as she gets home on that. So there's some things we don't say. I caught Angie saying it the other day, so we had to edit it out or had to do a retake. So there's certain things we don't talk about on our channel, obviously, for safety and for safety reasons and all that stuff. And, you know, it's YouTube, it's the internet. They are crazy nuts out there. They'll do anything to harm you. Right? So, okay, just like I said, I'm going to wrap it up here. Just share, if you like the video real much, if you really enjoyed the video, please share the videos. Mention us if you ever talk about YouTube on other guys. If you guys are talking about YouTube, don't be afraid to talk about your favorite YouTubers, and don't be afraid to mention about us and all that stuff. So it's great to help promote each other's channel. There's some channels that would need work on their content, and we'll need work on our content too. I'll admit that. Content always needs work on, so there is always room for improvements on that. So, and I always said in our videos, there's no such thing as a perfect YouTuber. If there was, we would not be in this mess right now. If there was perfect YouTubers, we'd not be in this mess right now that we're all in, basically. So, yep. So when I said it, I said it when I mean it. So there's no such thing as a perfect YouTuber. And if there was, like I said, YouTube would not be in this mess right now if it was a perfect YouTube, if there was perfect YouTubers. Right now, there's no such thing as one. I have never seen one, and never will get one. We'll never come across one. And try not to brag about your channel, because I guess subscribers don't really just present yourself as it is. So when we do our videos, actually when you see our videos, it's basically the stuff we do every day. So even if we don't have YouTube, we still be doing the stuff every day, basically. So it's something that we like to do. It's something we like to share. So basically, if you want to talk about more genuine YouTube videos, is our show. Because what we do on our videos is basically what we do every day of our lives. So we just decided to share our livelihoods with our audience here on YouTube. And we appreciate every view we get. We try to appreciate every sub that we get. We appreciate every sub we get. Unfortunately, there's some that was sub and unsub, basically. So that's the way to go, basically. But we like to have subs to stick around. I don't care if you're a sub and only watch our videos once a week. Hey, at least it's a sub. At least it's a view once a week. We appreciate that. We appreciate all the views we get. We appreciate how much videos you watch. I know this is a pretty long video. I know my analyst is going to take a dump on this, off and on dump on this, because the people are always in and out on the videos. So it's going to affect your watch time. But the longer watch time I have, the better, basically. That's why I like to do these live shows every so often. And don't be surprised if I do an unannounced live show on my cell phone. I might do that once in a while, which I did one time. Opening night for the Lumber King game, I decided to go live a little bit. Give everybody a sneak peek. Yeah, yes, we froze our butts off that night. Actually, last night's game was pretty good. I should have filmed last night's game, but still, it was a small crowd. People were still fearing about the weather and all that stuff. So, yeah, so there'll be a baseball vlog coming up. Oh, by the way, we got free tickets to a Lumber Kings game. Here, real quick, if everybody's still here. Okay. Maybe doing Chuck Chats later. I'm not for sure. I haven't done a live show over there. I might go live for a little bit over there and do a rant, basically. The sub-unsub rant, basically. I'm going to keep that over there. But we got free baseball tickets from a local college, and this is good for one free general admission. And if you take this to the box ticket office, it's a $5 upcharge to take it to box seats. If you want box seats, you got to take this to the ticket window for a $5 upcharge. You get box. You can change this in for a box seat. But for this ticket, you just walk into the main gate, present this slip of paper to the ticket window, or not to the gate. They'll just say thank you for attending the game. There is a small bag check there. Even smiley links, there's small bag checks there. This is for May 4th, and rain date is May 5th. I checked the time schedule if it does happen, but it is a 6:30 game, and we got a couple spare tickets, basically. So if you're anybody in the area, hook us up, look us up. We'll hook you up with a couple tickets, basically. But it's May 4th. I don't know if we're gonna vlog it or not. I have no idea. I might vlog it because it's versus the Dayton Dragons, and I do have viewers in Ohio. I think I better vlog that game. I think I will vlog that game. May 4th, Friday, May 4th, I'm vlogging a Lumber Kings game. And you probably won't see it on YouTube till about May 6th or 7th. It all depends where we're at on our videos, okay? Does that sound like a plan? I'll be vlogging the Lumber Kings game May 4th, basically. So it gives us a May game, at least. And it's versus the Dayton Dragons, and Dayton is a big, big market team. So basically, I'll vlog that game. So I do get Ohio viewers and that. So it would be interesting. And that. So it would be an interesting video. Okay. All right. We're going to wrap it up. We need to get 1,000. We'd like to see 1,000 subs before we get to 1,000 vlogs. If not, we're still going to celebrate our 1,000 vlogs. When it hits sometime later this summer, we're counting it down. It all depends when and how we're going to celebrate it. And basically, that is it. We're going to cut out of here real quick here. I'm just going to pop up a little quick message here. Right now, we're just going to say thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. And yes, we will do some kind of form of a vlog on 1,000 vlog. Pretty sure it's going to be a dinner and drinks. So we're going to cut out here real quick, and we'll see you. And check out our Chuck Chats channel. I'm going to have a rant over there eventually about the sub and unsub situation that's going on. Not just our channel, but everybody else's channel. We'll see you next time. Next week, same time, 12 noon Central Time. We'll see you later over on Chuck Chats. I got to go upload. I'm going to do a live show over there real quick. Okay? See you over there for the ones who want to watch. It's going to be a rant. Don't like rants, don't watch. Okay? Chuck Chats. Okay? We'll see you over there in a few. All right? See ya. Bye.